Last game starting at 9:20 Eastern? What game is that? Me too. Oh, Sim at 9:20. Yeah, we're the last game. I read it wrong. Cause Zay doesn't use fucking punctuation. That's stupid. Interesting. Hmm. Break someone's clavicle. Hmm. What place did you get last year? What's up, Zay? Nah. Yeah, we're both readying up right now. Posting stream. Here we go. Bro, I totally read your message wrong. I thought you meant like last game starting at 9:20. So I said, what game is that? And then I read it again and went, never mind, LOL. And of course, Demo's got to fucking put his 2 little emojis. Is he wearing white? Dude, I hate motherfuckers who are at home and they wear white. Because I'm wearing gray. Like, what are we... I never wear white at home.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
We're gonna restart. Connection to your peer has been lost. He closed app. Force win Ohio State. That's just kind of crazy that some teams' default uniforms are at home are white. I want to clearly see the powder blue uniform I'm going to throw an interception to. Thank you very much. What the fuck is Jacob talking to? I play Greg at Advance.
We've got a barn burner in store.
So if I lose, I'm gonna play Greg all pissed off.
Showdown early in the season, a measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champion, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports,
The Ole Miss Rebels.
Davis, joined here in the booth as always by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. guys will kick it away to start us off.
Playing Goose at 0-1 is terrifying.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah, he lost to fucking Chaz.
To throw, it's Simmons. Finds his man. It's Odo. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason.
Wow, we just flat out missed him?
Like,
Okay.
I get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season,
He
Jesse.
still didn't gain much,
It's going to be
but
fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see.
I know he knows how to block this, so I'm scared.
Got the quick pass. There he goes.
And I played outside, and he still throws it just a flat route to fucking
First down.
his receiver in 5 wide.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
Finds his man. It's Alexander.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down coming up. Gonna run it. It's ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
To the air, it's Simmons. Grabbed in the middle, it's ball.
It's just the same shit, dude, and I can't stop it.
26 with the first down.
Just picks me apart down the field.
QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that.
Not give him the ball.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that
I think so.
Whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these
Hey, babe.
teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Nice. Playing a sweaty one. This is very sweaty. Yeah. For what? For what? Oh, yeah.
Quarterback's throwing away from here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some
This
way.
is not muted. Do you want me to mute it?
Trying to get
Okay.
it through the air, nothing open downfield. and he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
What do I run here on 4th and 7 at the 11? Oh, he's taking 3.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. And with that,
Nah, I would have kicked 3.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3.
Well, I held him to 3 on the first drive, so that's something.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try that. Does he have a stadium pulse or whatever? Yeah.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw for it. Got a man. It's Peoples. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's ball. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's got it. Turning it on. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexander. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. With the catch, it's Alexander.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first one.
And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Going to try to get it himself. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got an open man. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal.
But the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Simmons. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Might be changing the route. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Fakes the grab on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Bringing the heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Well, This defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming in the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job on the defense, keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Ray. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Works the middle of the field. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, wants to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, Dave. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And he added the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Starting to feel a little pressure. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got enough for the first. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Graham. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. Got his man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st First and goal from the 1-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where you're in.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. It's a seam wide open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the third sack of the game for this unit.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it to the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
He's going for the big play. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's looking deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And they decided to go for it. They decided to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Looking to scramble. Got him downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
At the 16-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on fourth down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw at Simmons. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter. And this defense will start the fourth on its heels.
Ohio State 21, Ole Miss 10.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively.
Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's loose. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. He'll toss it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He's going to fire deep. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
But what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. With the catch, it's Hobbs. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field. And if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's ball. It's a running room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Rebels will have it first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle. It's ball.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback may change this route. Right back to the air on second and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's ball. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Snagged in the middle, it's ball.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
To the air on second down. Extending the play. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Rebels! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Back to pass on second down. This time he's got his man. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the catch on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's ball.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a